Okay, folks, welcome to Swing Trading Today. This is Bob Desmond, and it is at current 6:54 in the a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's begin with the U.S. dollar, gold, and silver. Yesterday morning, I had a lot to say with regard to the dollar, gold, and silver, in that I was quite shocked that the dollar was able to rally after the FOMC minutes, despite the fact that you had headlines which were mixed regarding the interpretation of the FOMC minutes from last month as to whether or not they were bullish or bearish. I don't see any other way to view those comments other than being dovish, because they're not raising rates anytime soon. And I made my case yesterday on Swing Trading Today. I'll link to it at the back of this video. But here's what I had to say yesterday morning, because I was in shock with regard to the strength of the U.S. dollar and highly doubtful that it would be able to maintain that momentum. Taking a look at the U.S. dollar. The dollar is surprisingly strong. We did flash a topping tail in this last 4-hour bar. We did break down below this lower band of support yesterday on this 4-hour chart, but we rallied back, and for whatever reason, the dollar caught a bid on the Fed minutes yesterday, which is rather surprising to me. It's really just shocking. Now, what should be noted here this morning is that despite the fact that the dollar is at very close to the year's highs, gold is up this morning as well. It is struggling to hold on to a support level that has just recaptured this last 4-hour bar. Taking a look at silver. Silver down this morning, but it did recapture a support level on the 22nd yesterday, and it's been holding that support level. So fast forward to today, you can see that after we flashed this topping tail, which I referenced yesterday, we flashed an outside reversal bar and a bearish key reversal on a 4-hour basis on the US dollar. So it appeared as though what they were doing was propping the dollar up, but some of the gold traders, as I did, got it, because we were buying the gold miners despite the fact that the Federal Reserve minutes were quote-unquote hawkish by some in the financial news media. We knew better. And this is when sometimes it doesn't come down to simply knowing the charts. You need to know the macroeconomics and what games are being played in order to influence a currency, in this case up, and forcing a commodity, in the case of gold and silver, down. It is manipulation or sheer stupidity and a mixture of both. But we ignored it. And you can see that the dollar, the minute it broke this lower band of support, it was all over. And this morning we are pressing lower. And yesterday morning I pointed out that the dollar is stronger, yet gold was pressing higher. And soon after the markets opened, we just ripped and rallied up and through this support level here at the 1280 level, and we are consolidating and digesting those gains. And when did the market send you a signal? I mentioned this earlier in the week on Swing Trading Today. We were seeing higher lows in RSI, and then we began to break out and put in higher highs. This was the market sending you a signal where you're paying attention to the charts that the momentum to the downside and the price of gold was waning, and we were beginning to see signs of accumulation, stealth accumulation, and here we are today. Taking a look at silver, the same deal. Higher lows on RSI, despite the fact that we were having lethargic trade, unable to break out to new higher highs on price, RSI was making higher lows and higher highs. So what we're looking for here, because we are long of silver, we're long of the gold miners, we're looking to buy more. Members will send out an alert. What we're looking for here is a breakout on this 4-hour chart out of this bull flag setup, because silver is looking really good. It managed to recapture a critical support level yesterday. We're quite bullish on silver. Gold, bearish on the dollar. Let's go to the S&P futures. Now, yesterday we booked profits on our short of the S&P 500 right here as we began to bounce off of this lower band of support. Because remember, we had broken back down to within a trading range, and the probability after flashing this head fake or breakout point failure or bull trap, whatever you want to call it cupcakes, it doesn't matter. After breaking back down to within this trading range, the probability of us coming back down and retesting the lower band of support was very, very high. So we stood ready to book our profits. We booked profits. Thank goodness that we did. Now we're up this morning on the S&P 500 over a half percentage point, and we could rally up to here, 28.50. Remember that this is a holiday weekend, and it's going to be a long weekend. Traders don't necessarily want to go home net short, net long. I would expect a very light volume day today. Let's go over to the NASDAQ, see how it's performing. Fairly similar to the S&P 500. But longer term, folks, what we're looking to do here is to reopen short positions into this rally. So members, stay tuned. We may be looking to reopen shorts later on today or on Tuesday. We want to see how we close out the day. Remember, it doesn't matter how we trade intraday. What matters is how we close. Tomorrow, I will be sending out on Saturday, the 25th, the week ahead commentary. 2 members will review the health of the overall market on Market Pulse Check, doing video analysis. Then we'll segue over it into our positions. We'll talk strategy. Then what we'll do is we'll do a deep dive into our watch stocks using multi-time frame analysis. What does that mean? It means that we'll be doing analysis of weekly charts, monthly charts, intraday charts, daily charts, whatever necessary to get a good glimpse of where a stock has been to identify where it might be going. And on Sunday, we'll release our best stock charts for the coming week, where we do a cursory overview of the stocks we're watching and that we have gone over on the week ahead commentary. But to get the deep dive analysis, you need to be a member, and you can sign up for the 14-day free trial offer. Folks, if you are watching this on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and leave a comment below. I'll definitely get back to you. And click that notification bell. That'll get you notified of when I send out new commentary. Members, I'll see you in the forum. Everybody have a profitable trading day and have a very, very happy Memorial Day. And God bless our servicemen out there. Be well.